Alright you guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. Now today is going to be part one of finally putting the inner rockers into Penny. Now I've been putting this off for so long because I just honestly don't even know what I'm doing. There's no forums out there on how to do it. And pretty much I have to put these inner rockers on the Penny. But in order to do that, you need to take out the old inner rockers. Now, as you can see, I've already been in here drilling out some spot welds, and I'll get to that in a minute. But pretty much in today's video, we are going to be removing as much as possible. As much as I get done today will be today's video, because I haven't posted last week because I've just been working a lot and I just didn't have any time to really do anything. And yeah, so whatever we get done today will be today's video, because I want a video to be going up this weekend. Now the reason that we're replacing the inner rockers is because it's the last spot that has rust holes. As you can see, I've been patching a bunch of stuff. You can see how absolutely roached that inner rocker is. So pretty much the way you're supposed to do it is you drill out all the spot welds. There is some spots that you do have to cut, and then you just peel apart the outer rocker, the B, I'm pretty sure it's called the B pillar, and the inner rocker should come right on out. And I have a feeling that it's not going to come right on out. So I actually did end up buying a bigger drill. And I've been wanting this Milwaukee drill for the longest time, but it's like $300, and Home Depot is having a really good sale for Father's Day, where if you bought batteries, you get the drill for free. So I got like $700 worth of stuff for 300 bucks. So super excited to put this to use, because I was using this little guy right here. This is my M12 fuel drill that I've had for the longest time. And it gets the job done, but it's starting to get tired. And yeah, so I just needed an upgrade. So I'm gonna stop yapping. We're gonna start finishing drilling out all these top spot welds. I need to take the doors off first, because we're gonna try and fully finish this side first, because I want to see if it's going to be any easier popping out this folded in portion once the inner rocker is in. And it's just going to be a lot easier getting to these spot welds up top here with the doors off. These are the last spot welds that I have to do up here, and then there's ones going along to the bottom. But in order to get to the ones along the bottom, you do have to take out all of the seam filler or seam weld, whatever you want to call it. So that's why I have the flap disc and the grinder. So without further ado, let's get into it. Doors are off. I'm getting a little bit carried away without filming. I ended up taking the weather stripping stuff, the seal off, as you can tell. I drilled all the top holes up here, all along here. I don't think we need to take this one out. If we do, I will. But as you can see, it's starting to peel. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to order an outer rocker as well, and then like chop the top off, because we're gonna be putting this in place of the outer rocker underneath here as a little rock slider. But in order to separate this, you really have to mangle the outer rocker, because this technically counts as part of the outer rocker. It goes down and then like that. These birds are, holy shit, annoying as hell. Having a bird fight up there, doing bird stuff, I guess. But I can already tell this is gonna suck. It's gonna be so freaking tedious. So I'm just gonna throw you guys on a tripod, and I guess you guys can watch me suffer.
Bags under my eyes, sink the pride, Frankenstein, yeah. Under butter head, I'm in front like under by, yeah. I'm not hard to find, like my name was underlined, yeah. It's the ROI, make it back in half the time, half the shine. Open wide, booby trap, Venus fly, yeah. That's my partner crime, evil twin, Gemini. Promise I won't tell a fly, NDA, dotted line.
Alright, so I have been very busy. As you can see, the entire inner rocker is now out for the most part, and I'm kind of just sitting here trying to figure out what my next step is. Now, before anything, I guess I'll show you the old inner rocker, or at least what's left of it. As you can see, not much left of it. And I'm kind of debating if I cut out, maybe like chop it like right here-ish, and then also right here-ish, and then replace this entire piece right here. I wanted to buy a donor Jeep for some other things, These birds are really fucking annoying whenever I'm trying to film. You can see there's big nests up there. I don't know if it's gonna focus on it, but birds are annoying as hell. But I wanted a donor Jeep because I need a new intake because my intake manifold is cracked right there, as you can see. But my buddy gave me one for free. I also needed a new fender. He gave me a bunch of fenders. So I kind of don't need a donor Jeep anymore. But I also kind of want one because I want to start messing around with a 4.0 engine because I eventually want to build a stroker Jeep. Look at all this bird shit. Oh my god. I need to evict these fuckers. Anyway, I want to buy a donor Jeep anyway. Do some shenanigans with it on the channel. Kind of like some of the stupid shit that I was doing with Beep before we sold Beep. Or completely stripped her and yeah, whatever. So I'm thinking that the best move is going to be cut it here because I need a new hinge down here anyway. And I don't think there's much I can do to straighten this out. But if I continue to cut all this out and then replace it, then obviously I won't have to pull it out. So I'm thinking that that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna chop it pretty low first, probably like right around here, and then chop it right here, and then we'll go from there because there's a bunch of electrical stuff that's gonna have to be taken out. The entire fuse box right there is gonna have to be taken out, or circuit breaker, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so let's start here and then kind of see what we're looking at. I also had to chop the seat riser to get this out because it was so folded in, I couldn't get the drill in there to get the spot welds. But I wanted to take the seat risers out anyway because we're putting custom seats in this thing. As you guys know, I want to try and fit Scat Pack seats in this, so it wouldn't have bolted up to the stock seat riser anyway, so we're going to be taking that seat riser out completely. But first, let's cut here and there, and then I'll probably worry about the seat riser, and then we'll go from there. Jesus Christ. Well, that was almost bad. So as you guys saw, the grinding disc decided to explode in my face. So I ended up cutting it rest with the Sawzall, and definitely no going back now, but this piece of metal was so old and beat. I think it's the correct decision on replacing this. And yeah, so let's add this to the pile, scrap. But now that this is fully open, I think it's going to be a lot easier to get in here and take the seat riser out along. We're probably going to have to repatch the floor here, probably cut this entire section out and then put a big plate here. We're going to have to do a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Reinforcements, being that this piece that I cut out was structural, and obviously the same piece is going to be going back in, but I want to make it so much stronger. You can see just how thin the sheet metal on this floor is, and that's exactly why these XJs rot out so bad. So we're going to be sanding all this down, probably doing some bigger plates on top, and then welding those bigger plates to the rocker and everything else that's going on. But we're going to get the seat riser out, and then we're going to start looking into how we're going to be getting all this apart. So this is about as far as I've gotten. I got the seat riser out. And I'm starting to try to get the circuit breaker out, but there's a bolt way up top here, and it's looking like this entire dash is gonna have to get pulled out, which is something I didn't really want to do, but I might kind of have to. So I think I am going to be ending the video here today because I need time to go home, edit it, and get it up at a reasonable time so that it's not super late. But that just means there's a whole bunch of more content for the next upcoming videos because we're going to have to pull the dash out at least a little bit anyway. And then circuit breaker has to come out, and then I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to cut along here all the way right to here, and then we're going to cut going all the way down, and then this whole section can come out, and then this can all be either cut out, flattened, or fixed in some way, and then I can get a parts Jeep in here and cut out the same pieces and weld them all back in a whole lot stronger. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing on the other side. I might just be taking the inner rocker out and putting the new one in, being that I don't have the whole crushed in portion on that side and the door's closed on that side fine. That'll be a whole nother thing coming up eventually, and we'll figure it out when we get there. But for today, that's where I'm going to be leaving off today's video. If you have any tips on cutting out bigger portions of body panels, because I know a lot of people do it with these little Jeeps because they rust so easily, let me know. If you're in New York and you have a pretty cheap Jeep that has not rusted out this portion, I'm going to say the whole passenger side, let me know. I would love to come and buy it off you. And if you're not already subscribed and you want to see this project finished and back out on the road, on the trails, we're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So make sure you drop a sub, follow along. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, bury me alive, cross my heart and hope to die, yeah. Cocaine white, Talladega nights, feel like Ricky Bobby when I'm in that poltergeist, bumping, yeah, dirty Sprite, clean like alkaline, all black Kawasaki's, we pull up on motorbikes, yeah.